Hello everyone. In this lesson, we continue talking about quick views tools. Next, we check the view mode toolbox. Very well. Let's start the lesson.
I got this magic in my fingertips, designing dreams with every click. Shapes and wonders coming to life. With Katia, I cut through strife. In my mind, the future's clear. No more doubts, no more fear. Crafting visions in 3D. Katia's the key, don't you see? I can reach the sky so high, build my dreams, no need.
Hello everyone. Today we'll continue by looking at the quick view toolbar. Please note that this is a general toolbar. It's useful when we have a 3D object. With the tools on this toolbar, we can see 3D objects from different directions. Consider a cube. As you know, a cube has 6 faces. We can look at it from any side. In the software, we do this with the Quick View toolbar. If you look closely at this toolbar, it shows 6 different viewing states for the object. These states are named front view, back view, left view, right view, top view, and bottom view. Now consider discolored. I click on each of these tools. With each click, you'll see the cube rotate in a space and show us one of its faces. Depending on which plane we draw our sketch on, one of the viewing states will be parallel to the sketch plane. I had drawn the sketch for this colored cube on the XY plane. I've colored the faces parallel to this plane blue. You can see that in the left view and right view, the blue surface is shown to us. Now consider another cube. I drew its sketch on the YZ plane. I made the faces parallel to this plane blue. You can see that in the top view and bottom view, the blue faces are in front of the viewer's eyes. We also have another viewing state. This state is called isometric. When I click on it, the object is shown in an isometric state. Suppose we have a conical shape and have entered the sketcher environment. The first tool rotates the drawing plane and places it in an isometric position. I click on this tool. You can see that the object rotated in a space and became isometric. Remember, we are in the sketcher environment. The grid plane also rotated. The other 6 commands each adjust the viewer's perspective from one direction. For example, front view adjusts the viewer's perspective from the front. The last command on this toolbar is called named view. With this tool, we can create a new and a specific view angle at any desired rotation and angle. Click on the tool. The named view window appears. On the left side, you can see a row of different views on the various planes. Below that, click on ISO to make it blue. Click on the Properties tab. Another window called Views and Layout opens. In the middle of it is a conical four-wheel object. Next to the four-wheel object, the coordinate axes of that viewing angle are shown. There are directional arrows around this four-wheel object. If you click on them, the four-wheel object moves and rotates on the plane. As the four-wheel object moves, the coordinate axes also change. I will keep clicking on these arrows until the displayed axes and their direction match the yellow axis of the screen. You can see that the larger end of the cone is in the positive direction of the x-axis. On the left side, you also see different viewing directions. You can cause the conical four-wheel object to rotate by selecting any of them. After setting the angle of the four-wheel object, if you click on the Apply tab, our object will rotate on the plane based on that. If in this state you click on the camera command and then select the Add tab, a camera 1 will be added to the collection of different views. I click on Front and press Apply. You can see that the shape rotated and its view was set from the front. Now I click on camera 1 and press Apply. You can see that the shape returned to its previous state. If you want to delete this view state, you just have to click on it to make it blue, then click on the Delete tab. In the named view window, if we click on Reverse, the viewing direction is reversed. The next toolbar is called View Mode. This toolbar contains tools that are useful in the Sketcher environment. This toolbar has 7 states. Suppose we have a shape like this. We want to complete it. We enter the sketch environment with this surface. In the normal state, our view is perpendicular to the plane. We want to select a corner on the other side of it. I will rotate the plane. For example, I select this corner. Then I execute the command and do my work. But there is another way to select this line without rotating. I click on the wireframe command. I select the line. So, if we want to select internal components that are not accessible, we can use the wireframe state. The first viewing state is called shading. In this state, a 3D object is displayed without specifying the lines of its edges. The second state is shading with edges. In this state, all the lines around it, even those that are tangent, are also displayed. The next state is called shading with edges without smooth edges. When we activate it, all lines around the object are displayed except for those that are in a tangential state. The next state is shading with edges and hidden edges. In this state, all the lines around the object and the hidden lines are displayed. These hidden lines can be selected and used in the design. The next viewing state is shading with material. This state is useful in the part environment. We use this tool when we want to assign a specific material to the part. The last tool in this set is called Swap Visible Space. I've opened the part design tree for you. In the design tree, you see that the software has made the original sketches invisible. We don't see any of the sketches on the screen now. If we want to use one of them, we must first make it visible. This is possible with this tool. For now, it is not useful for us. I will explain this tool and the Hide Show tool later. Well, the lesson is over here. Watch the lesson twice. On the second time, practice with me. Good luck. Goodbye until the next lesson.
Let's build the future. Come with me.